Welcome to this comprehensive masterclass on taking ownership. This isn't just another corporate competency. It is the fundamental pillar of self-mastery. Over the next 8 minutes, we are going to explore exactly how your mindset determines your career path and your impact on the world. The core principle we must accept is this: what is driving you determines what you own. Ownership is not a title given to you by a manager. It is an internal drive. If you are driven by external forces, your ownership will always be limited. But if you are driven from within, you can own anything. Let's look at the numbers. Statistics show that 84% of people are driven by instruction. They are doers. They wait for a clear set of directions before they move. Because they only act when told, they only truly own tasks. When the task is done, their responsibility ends, even if the outcome is still in jeopardy. This is the first level of professional growth, competent but reactive. Then we have the 13%. These are the thinkers. They are driven by their professional competence. They are experts, and they own their lane with pride. They do their part perfectly. However, their vision is often bounded by the edges of that lane. If a crisis happens just outside their boundary, they don't see it as their problem to solve. They remain in the comfort of expertise. Finally, there is the elite 3%. These are the holistic achievers. They are driven by faith in the final outcome. They don't just own tasks or lanes. They own whatever it takes to ensure the mission succeeds. They are the ones who bridge gaps, solve unassigned problems, and take the initiative when everyone else is waiting. They see the whole before they see their part. This internal engine is your growth anchor. It is the silent force dictating your daily actions. You are either anchored in the virtue of faith, the belief in your power to influence, or you are trapped in the vice of doubt. Doubt leads to hesitation, blame casting, and ultimately stagnation. Faith leads to action and total ownership of the result. Where are you anchored today? When you choose the path of ownership, the transformation for you personally is incredible. You stop being someone who needs permission before taking the next step. You become an engine of progress. Over time, people stop giving you small tasks and instead trust you with high-level outcomes because your track record proves you own the results. You earn the most valuable currency, trust. For your team, your ownership is a catalyst. When even one person stops waiting to be chased and starts closing things without being asked, the entire team feels that shift. It raises the standard for everyone. The bar moves from doing our jobs to achieving our mission. That is the power of a single person taking total ownership. The whole culture rises with you. Look at our pyramid again. Most start at the base, technical intelligence or IQ, reactive and lane-bound. As you move to the middle, you gain EQ, emotional awareness of the team, but you are still confined. To reach the top 3%, you must step into SQ, spirit quotient. This is the spirit of ownership. It is the conviction that you are responsible for the whole, not just their part. It is where true leadership lives. Ground this in reality. A project begins to slip. It's visible to everyone. 3 people saw it coming well in advance. And yet the slip happened because no one said a word. Let's look at why. The doer stayed silent because they weren't told to watch for it. The thinker noted it but filed it as someone else's problem. Both stayed in their comfort zone while the project failed. The achiever sent the email because they owned the whole. They didn't stop to ask if it was their job. The thought, "this needs an owner," arrived first. That sequence repeated daily is ownership. This is the psychological anchor. Swami Vivekananda taught us to have faith in our nature. Suzy Kasem warned us that doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. One anchor frees you, the other traps you. The ultimate leadership insight. Wrong thinking is the only problem in life. Ownership is choosing right thinking over self-deception. When you stop casting blame, you reclaim your power to act. Doubt dissolves the moment you accept that the answer lives inside you. What is driving you? That is the only question that truly matters. The leader who owns the answer to that question owns everything else. Look at your role today. Is that the answer you want to own for the rest of your career? The choice is yours. Decide today to step into that top 3% league. Decide today to take ownership and change your reality forever. Thank you for your commitment to excellence. Mastery begins with you.